Welcome and thank you for visiting Evidence to Believe. This ministry started out in 2006 when a book came out called The Da Vinci Code, and that really bothered me because there was so much untruth to it. It proposed to be a book about a code, a secret code that was buried in the Bible, and the implication was that the Bible was false and misleading, and there were all these hidden gospels and all of this. So that really triggered me to do some research and investigation. I became a Christian back in 1973, and I've been walking with the Lord ever since. And this really irked me that someone would put out a book like this and spread this kind of disinformation under the cloak of being, a fictional tale. And so I wrote some articles on that, started this website called Evidence to Believe back in 2006, and I'm an IT consultant and trainer for the last 18 years, and I've been very successful in that. This has been my sort of my love, if you will, my ministry, my hobby, whenever time permits. And I've been putting articles and research articles and papers out on this website since 2006, and hopefully it's helped a lot of people. I know I've met a lot of people who've gotten a lot out of it and feel it's been a blessing to them. Why do I think it's still important? Because there's so much more disinformation going out over the mainstream media today, and through colleges, through schools, and young people are losing hope. There seems to be a darkness enveloping not just America but the world all over. I recently launched a series of articles called End Times, and it's the most popular part of the website. People are searching, looking for some hope. Are we in the end times? And we could be approaching the end times. Check out the article there. It's talking about the unmistakable signs of the end times that God has put in His Word as signposts for us to recognize. Jesus said, "Watch and be ready," and so followers, His followers will be watching and won't be taken by surprise. But many people will be taken by surprise, not realizing that we're approaching the times of the ends. Suicide rates are going up, lawlessness is abounding. A big sign that's happened is Israel being regathered into their land and God dealing with them once again. So many important signs that we need to watch and be ready and realize that God is still on the throne. He still has His plan. History is His story, how He's bringing it all to pass. And although there's a darkness enveloping the land as we approach the end times, be aware that God is also promising to pour out His Spirit upon all flesh. And your sons and daughters will prophesy, and your old men will dream dreams. This was in the prophet Joel's book. And that's starting to happen as well. There's a big outpouring of God's Spirit across America and around the world as people look to God for hope and for salvation and deliverance. So check out the website. I hope you enjoy it. Check out the articles. Let me know your thoughts. I try to keep up with the comments and answer those as best I can. I'm going to continue to write articles, and now I'm going to open up a YouTube channel and start sharing some of this stuff over YouTube. And my goal is to give people, strong evidence to believe. You're not going to be able to prove God exists or prove that Jesus is Lord and Messiah because He wants you to come to Him by faith. We have more than enough evidence to believe. It's a reasonable faith, not a blind faith. And He's given us His Word. He's given us prophecies that are coming true today, and lots of archaeological and other scientific evidence. So I believe it's important to take note of this so that you can answer objections, remove roadblocks from people who are using that as a stumbling block, and it'll open up the door of faith to them so they can come forward, place their faith in Jesus, Yeshua, the only Savior and Lord, who will come back one day and place his feet on the Mount of Olives, just as it was foretold, and set up his kingdom, defeating, the evil that has enveloped the earth. So God bless you. I hope you enjoy the website, and let's keep in touch.